going to say, welcome to the red carpet premiere of your own film. I mean, you've done this so many times, but what makes this more special than anything?
You know what? I've done a lot of crazy horror movies filled with gore and stuff. I think, well, this is, yes, a supernatural film in a way. It's also a film with a lot of heart. And I think at its core, it's a family drama. It's a coming-of-age drama. And I'm just excited for people to see the raw emotion of it all.
I was going to say, you always do very well. I always want to know, what's your secret of getting into that mental space of your characters in all your films?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if there's much of a secret. I think I'm a big fan of winging it, I didn't have much trouble connecting Renee with my own experiences, so I think it was really easy for me to tap into her and kind of just let it run. But the secret is winging it,
In your so-called, brief new career so far, you have a chance to work with a creature feature from the Henson Company, which a lot of actors, don't get the chance to do. They're either going to be on green screen or acting against a tennis ball. You know what we're talking about, but tell us about this experience with Croak.
It was the most special, my whole entire career have been acting alongside green screens. I've worked with some amazing practical effects artists, but never anything to this scale. It was incredible. Originally I'm the biggest fan of Fraggle Rock. I would watch that all the time as a child, and dinosaurs. So being able to step into the creature shop when we were doing press and to work with this beautiful suit and watch it move and watch it breathe and live, it was just an honor.
I was going to say, Croak looks pretty scary, but knowing Garrett is inside, you probably aren't scared of him at all.
No, yeah, and knowing the connection that Renee has with it, it's just, this is my cat, basically. Yeah.
That is so true. Now, I want to talk about, your other best friend, Trey, here. I mean, you guys are best friends on screen, off screen. I mean, how was that like for you, for working with that?
It was really fantastic. From the second we met, we were really close really fast, and we had a lot of fun goofing off on set together and messing with everybody else. And I'm happy that he's still in my life.
It is so true. And how do you keep so humble, starting your career as a child, as you're growing up through this business?
I don't know. I've always thought of acting as not just my career, but just something kind of fun that I do. And it still rings true. I work other jobs. I sell plants and I coach fencing. So it's I'm still doing all sorts of other stuff. I have a life outside of this business. But this business will always be my life. I love it. I love being on set. It's where I feel the most at home and the most me. But really, at the end of the day, it's just my fun hobby.
Before I let you go, what do you really think about Trey's mustache? I know you have thoughts.
I have a lot of thoughts. Our last day of filming, I watched him shave it off, and I was very happy. And that's all I'll say.
There you go. Could almost make a movie about it.
Maybe, yeah. Glue it back on.
There you go. Thank you very much, Lulu.
Thank you so much.